Alright, what's up guys? My name is Zach and today I bought my first ever all-wheel drive car. But before we get into that, I want to share a little bit of some life updates with you guys. So if you're a fan of the channel, you'll know that I recently sold my 1993 Mazda Miata. Now the reason I sold that, there's a couple reasons really. It was a 27-year-old car. It started having 27-year-old car issues. I can't fault Miatas for that. It's an old car. The alternator went out. It needed a new top. The stereo sound system wasn't great, blah, blah, blah. Also, it was a safety concern, and I wanted to talk about this a little bit more because I got some comments on the Miata selling video of, oh, it's not that much of a safety concern, or you own an RX-7, that's just as big as a safety concern. Well, here's the thing about the RX-7. The RX-7 I'm going to drive once it's done. I'll drive it to a show, I'll drive it out to dinner maybe once a week, once a month. Maybe I'll take it out, a couple times a week. I'm not going to be driving a whole lot. I drive about 2,500 miles every month to go film reviews. And so I need a reliable, steady car that I'm going to be driving on the highway a lot. And so that leads me back to what I purchased. You guys sent me a lot of things of what I should buy, but without further ado, this is what I bought. This is a 2019 Mazda 3 hatchback all-wheel drive. And let me tell you, I am absolutely in love with it so far. So there are a couple of reasons why I picked the Mazda 3 hatchback. First of all, it's a Mazda. I've now owned, this is my fifth Mazda product. I've owned 3 RX-7s, a Miata, and now a 3. But more importantly, it has a lot of features and a lot of things that I would really want out of a daily driver. First of all is the hatch. The hatch is very sizable, and as you guys know, my full-time job is YouTube. So all of my equipment slides right in with plenty of room to spare. So when I go out to reviews, I can pack as much stuff as I want or need out there. Or when I travel for reviews, we'll talk about that later on, I can fit everything I need into one car. That couldn't have been said about the Miata. Next up is the technology that the Mazda 3 hatch offers. First of all, I have Apple CarPlay. For the amount I drive, I really got this just for Google Maps, so I don't have to mess around and put my phone up on the dash or whatever it may be. I had one of those suction cups from Five Below that would fall down halfway through the drive every time. It was just a mess. And so now it's all integrated into the center screen. I absolutely love that. I also have radar cruise control. This is not only my first vehicle with radar cruise control, this is my first vehicle with any cruise control, which is absolutely awesome. So for those long drives, it's a lot less work for me and it's a lot nicer of an experience. I just set the radar cruise, follows the car ahead of me, and I will be golden. And last but not least, of course, for the technology portion at least, is the all-wheel drive. I live out here in Chicago, and right now it's summer, it's great. But for most of the year, I am driving through snow and slush and rain and sleet and sometimes even hail like last week. And so I needed a car that could keep up with all of the changing weather of the Midwest. And so that's why I wanted to get the all-wheel drive car. In terms of specs, this car has the 2.5 liter Skyactiv G engine. It's an inline 4-cylinder making about 185-ish horsepower. It has a 6-speed automatic transmission. You can only get the Mazda 3 hatchbacks in all-wheel drive with an automatic. You can still get Mazda 3 hatches in a manual, but they will be the front-wheel drive model, and I wanted the all-wheel drive. I'm sorry, a lot of the manual purists texted me or emailed me or Snapchatted me or whatever it was and said, how dare you not get a manual? It's my daily car. When I drive through cities, manuals are terrible. I don't have to worry about someone burning out my clutch if they drive my car. It's just automatic is better for my lifestyle. Plus, I needed the all-wheel drive. And I still have the RX-7 when I want to bang gears. So, win-win. The car is finished in a machine gray paint job from Mazda, as well as I have the tan interior option. However, this is a base model. So, those nice options that I talked about, all-wheel drive, Apple CarPlay, and radar cruise control are all on a base model. And so I got this car for $23,000 out the door. I am on car payments now. I'm a big boy. I have a car note, which is exciting and daunting at the same time, but that's what I paid for this car. I want to be super transparent with you guys because a lot of people who view my videos are my age. And so that's what I paid for this car. Now, before you guys ask, I will be doing a full-fledged review of my 2019 Mazda 3 hatchback all-wheel drive. However, the way I actually found out about this car, and the reason I wanted this car, is it's not out on the channel quite yet, but I reviewed a 2020 Mazda 3 hatchback all-wheel drive. And so I fell in love during that review. Again, it's not out yet, but it'll be at the end of the video when it is out. I fell in love and I bought this car 4 days later. That's how much I liked it in that review, so go check that out. But I'm waiting to do the review on this car because I want to throw some serious mileage on this car. Not to mention I already did the 2020, but I want to have 10, 15, maybe even 20,000 miles on this car before I give it a proper review, so I can tell you in confidence everything that's wrong with it, everything that's right about it, and if you should really buy one of these. So that review will be coming at some point, but not anytime super soon. And so, this is it. This is my replacement for my 93 Mazda Miata. This is my new daily driver, my 2019 Mazda 3 hatchback all-wheel drive. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But the biggest thing about this, the biggest reason to get excited about this is no, I'm not going to make as many modifications or videos like I did with the Miata. However, this car is going to open so many more doors for me. All you guys that keep messaging me in New Jersey, New York, California, Texas, Washington, now I have a reliable vehicle. I can go out, I can meet you guys, I can go film your car, I can go review whatever you drive, I can drive out to you without a worry in the world. I never trusted the Miata too much outside of really a 2-hour drive. But this only has 3,000 miles on it. It's not even broken in yet. And I'm excited for what we're going to do together. And this is going to be my ticket to come meet you guys, to film your cars. Every car review from my NA Miata review on, I drove this car to go film that. So you can thank this car for all the future reviews. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate the video, comment on the video, subscribe if you really liked it, and I can't wait to show you guys more of how awesome this car is. Take care, guys.